count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in as Dribble Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Dribble Cabrera.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped high in the air. Martinez shading to his right. Oh no, he totally missed it. Next for the Mets, Jay Bruce. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jay Bruce.
The 1-1 home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cosmo has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Devin Mesoraco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And a super play to gun his man down as this. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground to third. Flores is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Next up for Detroit, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
Again, a 1-2. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 2. Dixon Machado digs in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2 balls and a strike now. Popped him up. Cosmo has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Wilmer Flores.
Third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now the 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Mata racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Stepping in, Michael Fulmer. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So digging in now, Jacoby Jones. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers.
Standing in, Pete Kozma. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. In now, Jose Reyes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mata sprinting after it. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Reyes on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 1-1. There he goes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Right on the bag, and Reyes is out at second base. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nick Castellanos now. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 1 for 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mikey Mata. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Leading off the inning, Jay Bruce, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Riding in once again, Devin Mesoraco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Mata ranging back to the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Adrian now. This is skied into short left center. Jones on the move. 2 down. Ready for another chance, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. The 2-1 home. Is looked at for ball 3. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that served Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to.
Flores is off at first with 2 away. Buck Farmer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Mesoraco corrals it, and the throw is wide. Dixon Machado digs in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Next for the Tigers, Buck Farmer. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jacoby Jones. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. All even at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. The 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. Count still at 1-2. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Oh, and a bad decision there as they won't get him at third. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. Over now. Ready for another shot now. Pete Kozma, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Next up for Detroit, James McCann. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
James McCann.
1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Mesoraco. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. 1-1, here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one down now. Digging in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point. particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. It was a walk in his last trip. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Jose Reyes would be next. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The throw into second. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. Ready now, Dixon Machado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a carry. Into the box, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate.
Noah Syndergaard.
Ahmed Rosario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Slow roller back to the mound. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. Stepping into the box as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air out to left. Mata is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Jay Bruce now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Lifted the other way to left center. Mata is after it. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. He's set into 3-0 offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the belt, the pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Stepping into the box, Adrian Gonzalez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 2-1 is a called strike on the changeup. Bruce at third, Mesoraco on at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going. Jerry Blevins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jacoby Jones goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Nick Castellanos now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So striding in, Wilmer Flores. 0-for-2 with a run batted in for him. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jerry Blevins. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jose Lobaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 59, Jose Lobaton.
Here's a look over to first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. And there goes Reyes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. And he is in there. Now the 3-2 pitch. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Now both runners on the move. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. the runners take off again. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Runner goes for third. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3, and the inning is over. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in once again, Victor Martinez, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. Ready for another shot now, James McCann. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Bruce. And that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mikey Matsu. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes.